This is how to create the female Titan from Attack on Titan in a 1-to-1 scale here in Minecraft. This is a design that was originally created by Nav9, but I have modified it to create what you now see in front of you. This is going to be a block by block guide on how you can create this for yourself, either in survival or creative. So now let's get on to how to make this thing. Here is all of the materials you would need if you're building this in survival. In the bottom right, we've got 2 invisible item frames that are going to have some crimson fences. So if you have access to commands, I would recommend doing that. And if not, then you can skip it, because they're just for some detail parts on the face that don't impact it too much. Here's some additional information, and then that will come in later. So now let's get started. If you've seen these tutorials before, you'll know that we go layer by layer, starting with the feet in this case. So they're going to be pointed at different directions to give it some shape. Place a temporary block there. 2 stairs pointing away from each other. Some walls. Some more stairs and walls. That's the wrong one. Trapdoor right there. This is nether quartz ore. It's an uncommon building material, but it does have the red and then some whitish yellow parts in it, which makes it perfect for something like this. Some more walls, and then trapdoor right there. Now the legs are connected. In a lot of spots where there is room for a full block, I'll be using the white terracotta because it's a great skin tone color. I just wish that there was stairs and slabs and walls of terracotta like that, but there's not. Well, not yet. So we gotta go with sandstone. Stair right there. This one only has 1/4 of it lifted up. This is where it starts to get a bit complicated with the shapes, so just follow along slowly and you'll get it. Here is where the hands are going to be. Oops, wall right there on the stairs. Place some temporary blocks for now. That looks good. It looks a bit strange like this, but I think this will make it look better. Another white terracotta block, and there also. Solid brick block in the middle. There. We are almost done now. This is a pretty small build compared to the other ones that I've done, at least. Here's the fist. This might be a bit tricky, or I guess it's not that tricky. You can place a trapdoor on the wall like that, and then you take your stairs and go like that. Now we've got the bottom of the head and the hair. This is where the invisible item frames are going to come in. So if you don't do this, then I would recommend you just skip it. But if you do have access to commands, take a crimson fence, put the item frames on the bottom of the face, put them like that, and rotate them like so. I tried everything I could. By the way, if you place a block here, or if you place a gate right here, this will not get destroyed, in case you're wondering about that. I tried everything I could to try to get an eye, or at least a mouth, but it's just too tricky. There's no way to make a convincing looking mouth, or an eye, or eyes. So the best I could do was, here, let me actually rotate that so it doesn't look all messed up. The best I could do is these little, sort of like indents that are on her cheeks. It'll give the face a bit more detail, but it's not as good as an eye or a mouth. On the inside, we've got some differing shades of brown strip logs, and that is because in a lot of scenes, when it shows her face, her hair is creating a shadow on the top of her head, so it looks like dark or black, and so that's kind of the effect we're going for. And that is it. It is a pretty easy build, and it does look very complicated, but if you go layer by layer, it's not so bad. So I mentioned this earlier, but the face, I made it so it goes darker at the top to create like a shadow. The top of her face isn't actually dark brown like that. That's just to create a shadow effect, and I think it works. But if you don't want that, then you can place a wall right there. And then the back here, you could have these be sandstone as well. But I like to keep it like that. So if you like this design, if you like this build, you can let me know in the comments, or also by hitting the like button. If you want to see more of these tutorials, you can subscribe and catch the next tutorial whenever that drops. Thank you to Nav9 for creating the original design that I then modified to create this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.